Alright, let's dive deeper into this spectacle we call the Harry drama. The Living Legend of Aviation event was supposed to be a gathering of legends, a celebration of achievements in the aviation world, and yet here we are, talking about a royal who couldn't handle a little heat. Let's not forget that Harry's been on this quest for relevance since he stepped back from royal duties. He's been trying to carve out a niche in Hollywood, where the glitz and glamour can either make or break you. But here's the kicker, every time he tries to step into the spotlight, it seems to backfire. He's like that kid in school who keeps trying to fit in but just can't quite get it right. And what's with Harry's constant need for validation? The guy's been living in California, surrounded by celebrities, yet he still feels the need to prove himself. It's like he's trying to convince everyone that he's not just some pampered prince but a man of substance. But the more he tries, the more it feels forced. He's like that one friend who keeps trying to be the life of the party but ends up being the punchline instead. Now, let's talk about his wife, Meghan. She's been right there beside him, playing her part in this drama. Together, they've created a narrative that's more about self-promotion than genuine connection. They've been at the forefront of social issues, and while that's commendable, it often feels like they're using those issues to boost their brand rather than making a real impact. The hypocrisy is staggering. Remember when they stepped back from royal duties to pursue a more private life? It was supposed to be about finding peace away from the media frenzy. But let's be real, they've traded one circus for another. The tabloids still can't get enough of them. It's like they've swapped the royal spotlight for the Hollywood limelight, and honestly, it's hard to take them seriously when they're still seeking the attention they claim to want to escape. And what about the charity work? Sure, they've launched a few initiatives, but it often feels like a PR stunt rather than a heartfelt desire to help. If Harry and Meghan genuinely want to create change, they need to step back from the cameras and put in the work instead of just talking about it. Action speaks louder than words, and right now, they're all talk. Let's circle back to Kurt Russell for a moment. This guy knows how to deliver a roast. He's been in the industry long enough to know how to get a laugh without crossing the line. By calling Harry Living Legend Harry, he not only poked fun at the prince's self-importance but also highlighted how out of touch he's become. It's a slap in the face that Harry clearly wasn't prepared for, and the fact that he bolted like that tells you everything you need to know about his confidence. And can we talk about the implications of Harry leaving early? It's not just a bad look, it's a clear indication that he's not as secure in his new life as he claims to be. You'd think after all this time, he'd have developed a thicker skin. But no, he's still the same guy who can't take a joke. The irony is rich, considering he's been so vocal about wanting to be seen as a relatable, down-to-earth guy. But moments like this just shatter that illusion. And what's next for Harry? Will he crawl back into his mansion, lick his wounds, and try to come up with a new strategy? Or will he take the opportunity to reflect and genuinely work on becoming a better version of himself? Because let's face it, he needs to do some serious soul-searching. The whole victim narrative isn't going to last forever. People are starting to see through the facade. Meanwhile, the media is having a field day. Every time Harry and Meghan make headlines, it's usually for the wrong reasons. They've become a spectacle, a source of entertainment rather than respected figures. And with every misstep, they just solidify that perception. It's a vicious cycle, and if they're not careful, they'll find themselves trapped in it. Let's not forget the ongoing tension between Harry and other A-listers. John Travolta's discomfort at the event was palpable. Can you blame him? He's been in the industry for decades, and here's Harry, trying to throw shade at him for something as trivial as a dance with Princess Diana. It's petty and childish, and if Harry thinks he can get away with that, he's sorely mistaken. What Harry needs to realize is that Hollywood isn't just a playground for celebrities, it's a competitive arena. If you want to make it here, you need to bring your A-game. You can't just rely on your royal status to gain respect. Everyone in that room has worked hard to get where they are, and Harry's reliance on his last name is starting to feel like a crutch. But let's be real, this isn't just about Harry. It's about the expectations we place on public figures. People want authenticity, and right now, Harry's not delivering. He needs to either step up or step back because this half-in, half-out approach is only going to lead to more ridicule. And as the days pass, we can only speculate on what Harry's next move will be. Will he continue to wallow in self-pity, or will he rise to the occasion? Because believe me, the public is watching. They're waiting for him to either take charge of his narrative or continue to be the butt of the joke. At the end of the day, the ball is in his court. He can choose to embrace this moment, learn from it, and actually do something meaningful with his life, or he can keep running away from the roast, hiding in the shadows of his Montecito mansion. So, Here's the challenge for Harry. Step up and show us what you're made of. We're tired of the excuses, the victim mentality, and the constant need for validation. You're a grown man, for crying out loud. It's time to take responsibility for your actions and actually contribute to society. In the meantime, we'll keep our popcorn ready for the next installment of the Harry and Meghan saga. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that this drama is far from over. And as much as we might roll our eyes, you can't deny that it's entertaining. So, keep the drama coming, Harry. Just remember to take the heat like a man instead of running away like a scared little boy. And with that, we'll keep watching, waiting for the next twist in this royal drama. Because in this age of celebrity culture, you never know what's going to happen next, and that's what makes it all so deliciously addictive. So, stay tuned, folks. The saga continues.